everybody, welcome back to my channel. It is Bethany here once again, and today I wanted to do just sort of a fun video. It's not anything serious, but it's like just the old wives' tales, gender predictions type things. You know how people walk up to you and they're like, I guess you don't know unless you've been pregnant before, but they're like, yeah, you're definitely having a boy, or like, yeah, you're having a girl, you know, based on what they think, based on these old wives' tales type things. So that's kind of what I'm kind of just going through, some of those things. I have a list of them, and I'm just going to go down the list and tally it up and see what's it going to be, a girl or a boy. So we shall see. I have them all written down, so I'm just going to like take the notes down so I can remember the points, because if I don't write this down, then at the end I'm going to be like, so who won? Now I have to go back through all of them, which would be crazy. Alright, so the first one is, if you carry high, then it's a girl, and if you carry low, then it's a boy. And I think that I'm carrying high. I know you guys can't even see in the shot. Well, whatever. I know. And my hair looks a hot mess. Don't even worry about that. It's none of your business. Alright guys, so I think I'm carrying pretty high just because I've seen people who carry low, and it's like low, like to the floor, like not literally, but I've seen people who carry low and I kind of see what it looks like, and I don't think that's what mine looks like. So I'm going to go with high for that. So that is 1 point for the girls. And your linea negra. Linea negra. I don't know how you really say it, but I know it just means the black line or the dark line that goes up your stomach. So they said if it stops at your belly button, then it's a girl, or if it goes all the way up past your belly button, then it is a boy. Well, mine definitely goes all the way up to wherever it can reach. So that is 1 point for boy. Alright, the next one is if you carry your weight in front, like all your baby weight in your stomach, like in front, then they're saying then it's a boy. And if you carry your weight all around, like more distributed, then that would be a girl. And I would definitely say my weight is more distributed. The love handle situation is like, you know, it's happening, not gonna lie. And I can't fit the pants that I used to wear before I was pregnant. So I can only fit my maternity pants and leggings. So I've definitely gotten a bit wider in the hip area as well. So that is another point for girl. So the next one is that you add the age that you were when you conceived to the month that you conceived, and you add them together, and if it's an even number, then it's a boy, and if it's an odd number, then it's a girl. Well, I was 21 at the time, and I conceived in October. So 21 plus 10 is 31, so that's an odd number, and that's another point for girl. Okay, the next one is dry skin. If you have dry skin, they're saying that it's a boy, and if you have soft skin, they're saying that it's a girl. Well, I definitely had dry skin. I still have dry skin. I've always had dry skin, but when I first got pregnant, I was like around like 8 to 10 weeks, and I got these like dry patches on my entire body, mostly my left side of the body. It was really wild and crazy, but they were just dry patches everywhere, and I still have a few of them. So I'm definitely going to go with dry skin, which is another point for boy. Alright, so this is another skin one. They say if you have a lot of acne, then it's a girl, and if you have like glowing skin and you have no acne, then it's a boy. And I haven't had any acne or any crazy things like that on my face. Everything has been pretty situated right here. So that is a point for boy. Okay, so morning sickness. This is one I've heard a lot. They say that if you have like really awful morning sickness and you're throwing up all over the place and it's really bad, then you're having a girl. And if you don't have morning sickness and it's not really bad, then you're having a boy. So for me, I wouldn't consider morning sickness. I mean, I had the nausea, but other than that, I didn't throw up at all. So it wasn't bad at all. So that's going to be a point for a boy. Alright, so the next one is sweet versus salty. They say if you've been craving more sweet things, then it's a girl, and if it's more salty things, then it's a boy. And me, I haven't had much cravings at all, but I've definitely been more preference towards salty things than sweet things. I haven't had much of a sweet tooth at all, so that's a point for boy. Okay, so this one's really weird to me. But anyway, they say if you have like hairy legs, then it's a boy, and if you don't have hairy legs, then it's a girl. So naturally, I have very, very, very hairy legs. Like, yes. And I've noticed that with being pregnant, my legs and my underpits actually have been like less hairy, a lot less hairy. I don't know what that's due to, but they've been a lot less hairy. So that's gonna be a point for the girls. The next one is if you look bad, like you just look blah, you look bad, you feel bad, then it's a girl. But if you look good and you feel good, then it is a boy. Well, I've been feeling pretty good. I've been looking pretty good, I think. Y'all let me know. No, I think I've been looking pretty good and feeling pretty good. So that's a point for boys. So this one's about your husband, the husband situation. So they say if your husband is gaining weight, then it's a girl. And if he's not gaining weight, then it's a boy. And my husband has not been gaining weight. He's actually been doing really good. He's actually been losing weight. So that's another point for the boys. Okay, so this is another belly one. They're saying that if the belly is shaped like a basketball, then it's a boy. And if the belly is shaped like a watermelon, then it's a girl. And I don't really know, honestly. I just don't know. But I think it's shaped more like a basketball. I think it's more round than like ovalish. So I'm gonna go with boy. Okay, so the next one is headaches. If you have been having headaches, then it's a boy. If you haven't been having headaches, then it's a girl. I haven't been having any headaches. I haven't had anything. Nope. So that's a point for girl. Okay, so the next one is like called the wedding ring test, and you take your wedding ring and you attach it to a string and you lay on your back and you dangle it on above your belly, and if it moves around in circles, then it's a boy, and if it doesn't move around in circles, then it's a girl. And when I did mine, it didn't move around in circles at all, so that's a point for the girl. Okay, so they also say that if you've only been able to think of names for a certain gender, then that is what you're having. And me and Daniel have only really agreed on a girl name. We haven't really come up with any ideas for a boy name yet, so that is a point for the girls. Okay, so there's one called the baking soda test where you're supposed to pee in a cup and add baking soda to it. And if it fizzes up, then it's a boy. And if it doesn't fizz up, then it's a girl. And I was unable to do this because I don't have any baking soda, which I thought I did, but I don't. So we're just going to scratch that one. The next one is if you have thin hair, then it's a girl. And if you have thick hair, then it's a boy. And at first, I didn't really notice any difference. I noticed a lot less shedding with my hair, but I didn't really notice like thick or thin or anything like that. But I started to realize that I have a lot of new hairs growing out of my head, as well as less shedding. And so I actually have like short hairs that kind of create like flyaways that I never really had before. So my hair has been growing thicker in the rootage area, and then, you know, it's just normal everywhere else. So that's going to be a point for the boys, thicker hair. So the next one is this Chinese gender chart that you just kind of go online and you kind of just like follow along with the Chinese gender chart. And I filled that out and the results were for the girls. Another point for girls. Okay, this one's really, really weird, but they're saying, is that what it's saying? Yeah, it's saying if you have cold feet, then it's a boy, and if your feet are the same as before, then it's a girl. And I haven't noticed anything different about the temperature of my feet. So that's a point for girls. Okay, you guys, this is the last one, which I think this one is quite peculiar too, because I just don't understand. I just don't understand. But they say if you're more clumsy, then it is a boy, and if you're stable and graceful, then it's a girl. And honestly, I've never been a stable or graceful person in my life, but I don't understand that. Definitely being pregnant, how anyone could be stable or graceful. But I haven't been any more clumsy than I normally would be. And I've actually been wearing heels all the way up till now, and I will continue to wear them until I can't wear them anymore. And I haven't fallen or done anything crazy in my heels. So that's going to be a point for the girls. So the scores are tallied up and it looks like there's 10 points for the girls and 9 points for the boys. So the girl side wins, so it looks like I'm having a girl. Well, according to the old wives, whoever they are. But I'm going to be finding out soon, so it'll be exciting to see if this was right or not. Either way, I'm going to be so excited to have a little boy or a little girl. And yeah, when I find out, you guys will be seeing the gender reveal and how all that happened. So I'm excited to share that with you guys. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any more old wives' tales that you've heard of, then definitely put them down below. I would love to hear them. And you guys should definitely let me know what you think I'm having, because a lot of people have been telling me boy, 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 boy. Basically everybody. I actually have not had anybody tell me that they think that it's a girl, which is weird because I kind of think that it's a girl, but it's like you just second guess it when everyone's like, it's a boy, it's a boy, it's a boy. So I'll be glad that this will finally all be over tomorrow and I can just know what my baby is, and I'll be excited about that. So if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel to see more videos. So I had a great time doing this with you guys, but I'm ready to sit down. So until next time, I will see you guys soon. Bye.